Hi, my name is Patrice, and welcome to this Tai Chi 10 minutes. We are going to start by feeling your feet. It's important as you do Tai Chi to have your feet what we call shoulders width apart, which means that if I draw a line from the outside of my shoulders straight down, the outside of my feet are about the same distance as the outside of my shoulders. In addition, we have the feet lined up, and we say it's as if they're lined up parallel to one another. You can kind of see that on the lines here. So even as I'm saying this, see if you can get your feet lined up and just shift back and forth from one leg to the other. Keep the feet flat on the ground. And what you're wanting to feel here is that from the center of your body, you're going over one foot, and then your whole body is shifting so that the center of your body goes over the other foot. And it's really important that your feet stay flat and relaxed. So if you feel the weight is rolling, see whether or not you can kind of dial it back a little bit. In addition, if you feel like your knees are kind of falling in a bit, see whether you can relax through your hips and keep your knees going directly over your feet. So in Tai Chi, we work what we say principles. And the first principle is this idea to relax. So stand up straight again. Maybe you need a little stretch. Take a deep breath, inhale. And a deep breath and let it out. So again, being aware of your feet. We also have the quality of being aware where the top of our head is. So we say it's as if we're being held from the heavens above, which lets our body just line up straight. So if I'm being held from the heavens above and I'm shifting back and forth from one leg to the other leg, and again, keeping those feet flat and relaxed, putting the weight from one leg to the other leg. And I hope you're doing this with me. The principle is the idea of as above, so below. So heavens above, earth below, and man in the middle. And if you put your fingers, your thumbs in your belly button and rest your hands, as you can see, I'm making a triangle on my lower belly. Continue to shift back and forth. If you need to, take another couple of deep breaths as you're doing it. But in Tai Chi, we basically have the breath be relaxed without any particular focus, because you will breathe. And we hope as you relax, the breath becomes more and more relaxed. Now, part of the reason why we have our hands here on our lower belly is because we say everything in Tai Chi. Another principle is that all the movement comes from the center of balance in our body. And the center of balance in our body in Tai Chi is called the tien. So you hear the word tien many times. You might hear, feel your tien. Now, to feel your tien, if you take your hand and you take your index finger and put that in your belly button, keep your fingers close, you're going to go down to just in front of your baby finger. So I have my hand flat and relaxed, and just in front here at this, right in line with my navel, is about where the tien is up and down. So in terms of my weight, half is up and half is down. But then you need to go inside the body, because obviously there's space between here and here. And we say that we go about a third of the way in the body. So the idea is to feel your tien. So again, you may need to put your hand and find that place again. And then use your imagination at this point to imagine that you have 1/3 of the way into your body, your attention on the center of your balance. So once you feel like you have some idea of where that might be, take your hands away, and we're just shifting back and forth. In some ways, you're giving your feet a nice massage as you shift the weight from one leg to the other. One of the other principles of Tai Chi is where the weight is in the body. And so as we're shifting back and forth, as you become better at it, if you bend your knees just a little bit, you hopefully can get to the point where you can put all the weight in the leg, which we say that's 100%, and be able to lift the other one without having to jostle it a little bit. So again, as you shift across, make sure that your foot is flat and relaxed, your knee, your hip, everything is lined up over that. You feel your center of balance. All your weight is in that leg, and you should be able to then just pick up the foot and feel 100%. So if you feel too wobbly doing that, then just practice. If you have a chair, you can put a chair right near you. I hate to put that in front of me because you can't see me, but maybe a chair on each side. And as you shift across, if you need to have some sense of something to hold on to, you can have your chair, you can just have it there if you need it. So if you think you're going to need it, put your hand near it, and then feel your weight all over one leg, and pick up the other one and relax. It's harder to do than it seems, huh? And you put the foot down, and then we're going to shift over to the other leg. Relax. Feel the foot relax. Pick it up. If you could do it, set it down. All right. We're going to do one more thing for our 10 minutes today. Again, your feet are at shoulders width, the outside of the feet parallel. You feel that upward lift to the heavens above and the connection to the earth below. You feel where your center of balance is, or you're learning where the center of balance is. And now we're going to bring up our hands. And the way we do that is you're going to rotate to the left and bring the left arm up, and then rotate to the right and bring the right arm up in a position we call embracing the Tao. So let me do that from the side. I'm shoulders width, my hands are down. I rotate to the left. I bring up my left arm. I rotate to the right, and my right arm wraps around on the outside. And you should see that it's a nice, generous circle. My hands are about chest height. Not too high, not too low, relaxing the shoulders. And stay in this position. And if you need to, take a couple of deep breaths while you're holding it. See if you can feel your whole body as if it's hanging, so your spine can become long. Feet are relaxed on the floor. And to come out of it, you're just going to let the hands come down next to the side. And that is our first 10 minutes. I hope you come back to this and practice this. Each 10-minute segment will add information about the Tai Chi form. Thanks for joining.